Panyimfo se wokoto sabo asi wonua so a kase so ye so enko kase so ne so no firi ne so a na oba wo so. The Ghana Bar Association atu online SC the suspension of a Chief Justice Yemame Gertrude Tukono na asemi ba beto odwemre nimufo. In fact, the minority caucus ni na kasa fa ho se case ana so bo a ye de boye maame kura na nyaade a oman ba bia enimu mpo na ntiase ami ye nyantiase ama wo mo na ohwe steps a na na do dan kwa akofo do de yi age no bi na NDC amanyoko ne ye dia na chese omunsua no munye ni na we de enye ne mra kwa so ne no ana Ghana Bar Association ATM other cases are obi of asempatena say kenkan nkrata e free Ghana Bar Association ababeto dwajebre na memfa asemene kansa ento also.
The Ghana Bar Association statement no reads: resolutions of the Ghana Bar Association passed at its 2025 mid-year conference held at the Labadi Beach Hotel, Accra, on Saturday, 26th April 2025. We, the members of the Ghana Bar Association, herein assembled at the 2025 mid-year conference of the bar at the Labadi Beach Hotel, Accra, on this day, the 26th day of April 2025, stand united in our collective responsibility towards advancing the rule of law, justice, and the sustainable development of Ghana. Recognizing the profound and pivotal role the legal profession plays in shaping a just, fair, and transparent society, and reasserting our commitment to upholding the rule of law, ensuring justice for all citizens, and promoting high standards of integrity within public life. Acknowledging the central tenet of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, particularly those enshrined in its preamble, which bind all citizens and the state to the principles of freedom, justice, probity, and accountability. Emphasizing the key role the legal profession plays in national development and in the administration of justice. Conscious of the overarching goal of ensuring the continued respect for the rule of law and strengthening the legal frameworks that govern our institution of state. And in furtherance of the theme for this media conference of the bar, quote, expanding the role of the legal profession in national development, positioning the GBA as the fulcrum, unquote. Hereby resolve and declare as follows: matters affecting the legal profession. 1. Withdrawal of directive on assignment of court and fixing of dates for newly filed cases and applications. And you remember, sir, last week, I make kind memo are not the acting Chief Justice. You have a paper there, but open pen and so on.
I'll get a pen.
Man, a pen, man, right now, or a big man. A big man, or a diplomat par excellence. Into Momeno, Momene pen, mammy. In the last week, Muho baby, I make kind memo. Not the acting Chief Justice, ama the acting Judicial Secretary, Atro. Na sa memo no essentially na kase for all newly filed cases, no? All newly filed cases. It was say directing in our office of the acting chief of staff. Na ono share a fixed date. Na assigning cases no to specific courts. In that memo no eba out. GBA ewa ho asem kadiomo kan say recognizing that the directive by his lordship, the acting chief justice, on the assignment of cases by his office is uncertain, and having regard to the importance of technology and the urgency of justice delivery, the Ghana Bar Association respectfully requests that this directive be withdrawn and the use of technology in the assignment of cases to the courts enhanced. Almost say acting chief justice withdraws our directive, no? Say cases are for fire filing. You say ni na abanenim na ono assigning dates. Any court was say sansem na echo. Omuchiremu a on withdraw sa de na. Yes, our cases be ba pay so on the hododo. na ama justice delivery ne a delay inti onyuso technology no mfanye sa ejuma. That's number 1. Number 2, suspension of the Chief Justice. A, revocation of suspension. The Ghana Bar Association calls for the immediate revocation of the suspension of the Chief Justice as it considers the suspension to be unconstitutional, considering the fact that the president, who is not a judge or judicial officer, exercised his discretion to suspend the Chief Justice under Article 14610 of the 1992 Constitution in the absence of a published constitutional instrument, statutory instrument, or regulations governing the exercise of his said discretion as required by Article 296 of the 1992 Constitution. That's Article 296C of the 1992 Constitution. B, in the announcement of which the battery more or mampenny de Emma and the Casama for the letter by say Chief Justice no on chain kakra committee or no put it together so motion same mono edi wonjuma Chief Justice entna se kakra na eno na Ghana Bar Association chiremu a sa mampenny decision say Chief Justice entna se kakra no on sign because omoma dream no etiamra ozo say constitution now so fan bi eka say omampanyi ebeye say adwuma na yes emra ne ma ne kwan in the constitution you so may and not just say discretion ade opa obeye opa onye but constitution if bi nso kasa say obeye a so ye na dwen say obeye a e wo se yenyan hyehyeye bi a obenam so de adi say adwuma no na san hyehyeye no eni ho it is a san hyehyeye ni ho de a omampanyi ntimi enchu so say obeye inti ontwe saa Chief Justice also on Tinanchen on chain instance. That's our first point. Second point here, enactment of regulations. The Ghana Bar Association hereby also calls for the immediate enactment of clear and comprehensive regulations relating to matters under Article 146 of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana to ensure transparency, accountability, and fairness in all proceedings involving Superior Court justices, particularly in the context of the impeachment or removal of such officers. Third point, second point in which mu asa in hyehyɛ almost na wasan komampanyi yenya ansana wanam so na jinaya osi yes Chief Justice fa na adwuma nto kakra no san hyehyɛ ne yeni bi into omampanyi enhwa na so man ne nhwɛ ne yenya san hyehyɛ no ɛwɔ hɔ na amani omuma da ho fine say ekwan a obefa so na saa tumi a constitution de yama wo de aye adwuma enie saa ekwan a obefa so ne yeni bi nti yenhwe ne yenye bi ene yomo. Second point. Third point no, release of decision on prima facie case. In addition, the Ghana Bar Association calls upon the President of the Republic of Ghana to immediately release the full decision establishing a prima facie case against the Chief Justice, consistent with established precedent. This disclosure is necessary to ensure that the process is conducted in accordance with the principles of transparency and fairness. Into amuch semua, Constitution is share omampanyi as a petition no eba, se Ghana ni bia the petition ba, oni Council of State entrance anyone ho komo. Na omo hwen sem no say in some way dey hwe mu a Chief Justice or asem e wo so ba yi ano ene ye fe no prima facie ana say petition ba ene kra nyina so bi wom e no ntia wo se ye tokoso kwa enim ne ye kohwehwem na Chief Justice e ba be yi nsem bi ano omo kire mu a nyina so a omampanyin Council of State gina so e take sa decision say oh Chief Justice ma me yi nsem bi ano no omo mfa sa nyina so no ma metodwa na Ghana ni bia enhu eno ne omo third point. Fourth point, denunciation of prejudicial comments. Furthermore, the Ghana Bar Association denounces any and all unsubstantiated political commentary or statements that seek to undermine the authority, independence, and integrity of the judiciary. The association affirms its commitment to safeguarding the sanctity of the judicial process and resolves to take all appropriate legal measures to protect the judiciary from undue interference or unjustifiable attacks. And only almost fourth point. The way you know your point under suspension of the Chief Justice. After almost saying Ekasafa matters affecting the nation. Now, number one, galamsey and destruction of the environment. Acknowledging the grave threat that illegal mining activities, into bracket galamsey, pose to Ghana's environment, water bodies, farmland, and public health, the Ghana Bar Association, 1, unequivocally condemns the ongoing galamsey activities across the country and calls for immediate, decisive, and sustained action by all arms of government, law enforcement agencies, and relevant stakeholders to eradicate the menace. 2. The Ghana Bar Association urges the judiciary to prioritize and expedite the hearing of galamsey-related cases, ensuring that offenders are held accountable in accordance with the law without fear or favor. That's on galamsey. The next one here on the Bawku conflict. The Ghana Bar Association, noting with deep concern the conflict in Bawku and recognizing its devastating impact on lives, property, and national cohesion, hereby resolves as follows. 1. Commends the urgent and genuine mediation effort in the Bawku conflict, emphasizing the importance of peace, dialogue, and national unity. 2. Supports the involvement of eminent chiefs across Ghana, whose wisdom, neutrality, and traditional authority are critical in fostering reconciliation and lasting peace. 3. Calls for strong and unwavering support for the Asantehene, Otumfuo Osei II, and all traditional authorities engaged in the mediation process, and urges all parties to cooperate fully and respect the outcomes of the mediation effort aimed at restoring peace to Bawku. 4. Commits to using its voice and platform to advocate for a peaceful resolution and will support any constitutional and legal measures necessary to secure enduring peace in Bawku. Finally, the Ghana Bar Association and so etache on one very critical national issue: unresolved Ablekuma North parliamentary elections. The Ghana Bar Association, 1, notes with concern the lack of parliamentary representation for the people of Ablekuma North, despite their active participation in the December 7th, 2024 elections. 2. Calls on the Electoral Commission, the 2024 Election Security Task Force, particularly the Ghana Police Service, and other relevant authorities to take immediate and necessary steps to resolve the situation by completing the collation process and declaring the results of the parliamentary elections so as to uphold the democratic rights of the people of Ablekuma North. Dated in Accra, the 26th day of April 2025, this is signed by Mrs. Efua Gati, only a national president of the Ghana Bar Association, and Kweku Jeu Bafo, national secretary, Ghana Bar Association. Penifo mienu ena wonsa eshe statement yi ase. Enti that's the statement from the Ghana Bar Association. You may do and come extensively this year, but you may want to share your thoughts with us. 0548 443 523 0548 443 523. A glorious birthday